Good evening and welcome. One of the most influential musicians of his era, the singer, songwriter and performer David Bowie, has died at the age of 69. He'd been suffering from cancer and passed away in New York overnight, just days after celebrating his birthday and releasing what would be his final album. Our arts and media correspondent Sinead Crowley reports on the passing of one of music's true legends.
An artist, musician, actor and innovator, David Bowie's career spanned 6 decades and many musical genres. And he was creating art right until the end. Just last Friday, Bowie released the album Black Star, which contains the song Lazarus.
Look up here, I'm in heaven.
Many fans feel today it was his way of saying goodbye.
This way or no way.
David Bowie was born David Jones in South London and originally studied art but had an early interest in music too and formed his first band at the age of 15. He later became David Bowie and had his first UK hit in 1969 with Space Oddity.
This is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade.
Next came the invention of the flamboyant, androgynous Ziggy Stardust.
Ashes to ash and fun to fun, yeah. We know Major Tom's a junkie, strung out.
A master of many musical styles, Bowie's work was always original and distinctive.
I felt really comfortable going on stage as somebody else, and it seemed a rational decision to keep on doing that. And so I got quite besotted with the idea of just creating character after character.
He worked in Berlin with Brian Eno on songs including Heroes.
Oh, we can be heroes just for one day in New York City.
And collaborated with many other artists including Mick Jagger.
Sweet music, there'll be music everywhere.
He also produced albums for musicians including Lou Reed and Iggy Pop. David Bowie was also an actor, appearing in films including The Man Who Fell to Earth and Labyrinth.
I saw my baby crying hard as babe could cry at the center of it all.
Although he continued to record, he had been out of the public eye in recent years, living in New York with his wife Iman and their daughter Alexandria. He is survived by them and by his son from his first marriage, the filmmaker Duncan Jones. He died peacefully, surrounded by his family.
Fans from around the world have been paying tribute to David Bowie today, while the organisers of the Dublin Bowie Festival, which took place over the weekend, held a special event for fans tonight on what they described as the saddest of days.
Brixton, South London, David Bowie's birthplace, where today he was being mourned.
He's more than a rock star, wasn't he? The way he changed everything, with perception of music, fashion, doing anything you want to do, and he inspired a lot of people.
Bowie's son, film director Duncan Jones, confirmed the news of his death on Twitter earlier today.
There's a starman waiting in the sky.
In Dublin tonight, fans, many of whom had been in town for the Dublin Bowie Festival at the Grand Social over the weekend, met for a special tribute night.
He revolutionised people's lives, made people feel they could be who they want to be.
I got into the HQ gig in '99, the Hours tour, and shook hands with him at that tour in Abbey Street. It's now called the Academy, and that was just the highlight of my life so far.
His music kind of, wormed its way into every different stage of my life, and I've always just had a really great feeling listening to his actual voice.
On social media today, a galaxy of tweets expressing sadness and shock and celebrating his music legacy. This evening, fans all over the world have been gathering to remember their hero.
I said that time may change me, but I can't
Sinead Morris, RTE News.